sweet souls. How are you? It's your forest fairy here. Nice to see you again. Well, here on Spiritual Sundays, it's time for an Angelic Whispers. But this is a different deck. This is from Kyle Gray, who is the author of my Angel Numbers book. And this is a deck when I discovered his book, I shortly thereafter discovered this deck. A lot of decks I find through different websites, really. And this one was a very interesting one for me. Live Your Joy. That's funny because when I was doing the pre-shuffle, this one popped out as well. So really, the angels want you to know to live your joy, to live a joyful life, to really see your blessings, to live in gratitude. Thank your angels for supporting. Thank you. It says, thank you, angels, for supporting me as I follow my joy, doing what you love. So as I get back to, this is a different Angel Whispers. It's the same with Angel Whispers, but I'm using a different deck, and it's the Kyle Gray. And I will leave it in the description box below as to where you can find it. So the energy that crosses this Live Your Joy is spirit animal. It's funny because I was thinking I haven't done a Red Fox read in a long time, and I should do one. So that's very interesting that this one comes up. Thank you, Animal Kingdom, for blessing my path with love. And there are a lot of animals here in the 100 Acre Woods. I feed the birds. I will put the bones after I boil them for stock and stuff. I'll put them out there, and they're always gone, whether it be the raccoons, whether it be the coyotes, whether it be my little fox friends. They're out there, and they clean it up, right? So, spirit animal. Yeah. Higher self. Seeking your truth. Oh, there was one hiding. Loved one in heaven. Thank you, loved ones in heaven, for drawing close at this time. So these are souls that you've known in this lifetime that have passed on. For me, it's my grandmother, Piscean sun, and Capricorn moon, and they are always around. They're part of your angel team, your spiritual guides. And then the one that we saw, speak your truth. That's your focus on foundation right now. And this is the Archangel Gabriel. Thank you, Gabriel, for helping me to speak. Ooh, with integrity. Absolutely. I love that. In the recent past, unconditional love. The Divine Mother. Thank you, Divine Mother, for helping me to give and receive, both give and receive, the love I deserve in the near future. Connect with music. Thank you, angels, for inspiring through music. So this is when you kind of have like you've been hearing a song in your head, and you go into your vehicle, you just pop on the radio, or I know a lot now don't even listen to the radio. I think that's the Generation Xers are the last one that actually listen to the radio, and it's streaming services now, like the Spotify and whatever else. Like they're streaming sort of. I don't get it in my vehicle. I literally get radio stations, but you've had this song in your head, and then you turn it on, and there's the song, right? That's your angels connecting with you through music. I'm always amazed. I take note. I love it when those synchronicities really come through to me in music. And then you listen to the lyrics, and it could really be something that you need to hear. Those lyrics are what and it's almost like the angels are speaking through the lyrics to you, you know. As an example, I Will Always Love You. I think Dolly Parton wrote it, but Whitney Houston sang it. And sometimes when you're feeling all sad and lonely, and then you turn on the radio, and that's the song that's sort of speaking to you. Oh, it's brought me to tears more than once, sweet souls. Like it's beautiful. When I love that card for that reason alone. How you see yourself. Yeah, you're going through transformation, and that could very well be. This reminds me of the Death card. This is transformation. This is also, for a lot of you, this is ascending, and it's a difficult process to go through, or going through from 3D to 4D into 5D. There's different realms, there's different frequencies, and to get to a higher realm, you have to go kind of through the process. Thank you. Oh, see these archangel names? It's where the emphasis on what's syllable. Zachiel? Zachiel? I'm going to say Zachiel. Thank you, Zachiel, for supporting me to transform from my past challenges. That's learning from the difficulties that you've been through. It's part of your soul's journey. It's part so you can learn and graduate to the next grade. Because it's Earth School. Oh, let me tell you how other people see you. And you know what? For this read, I'm going to say how the angels see you. Take a step back. Thank you, angels, for helping me to step back from what's not serving me. And that really, and if you're listening to your angels, if you see these synchronicities, if you're listening and you take a step back and sort of wonder and think, and am I doing the right thing? Speak your truth. Am I living a life of integrity? And forgiving yourself. Maybe you were putting on the mask, putting on, it's almost like that front, that IG front, that everything, my life is totally great. And you take pictures and you use the filters and you, whatever, green screen. I don't even know, because I'm not a part of that world, but I keep seeing and feeling that people are not really believing and seeing the images that are being presented to them as integral, as fact. And so it's taking a step back. Is that real? Is that real? I don't know. And if you have questions as to the validity of it, that's taking a step back, and that's what your angels are proud of you for doing. And the hope and our fear is balance. Yes, indeed. Thank you, angels, for bringing my life into balance. Into balance. That's balancing out work and play. That's balancing out friends and family. That's balancing out even the energies within you, masculine and feminine. That's balancing out the light and the dark. I mean, there's a lot of things in a dualistic world that we have to balance out. And then the potential outcome. You are protected. We're ending it with Archangel Michael. There's no questioning that name, right? We all know. Thank you, Michael, for surrounding me with your protective light as I go through these very difficult transitions. Now, transformations, really, that which you might not see. Oh, divine masculine. Yes, the inner power. The Divine Father, thank you for co-creating my world with me. And look, you are determined with the Five of Swords to manifest the world that you want, and that is that of joy. Beautiful. I'm really seeing that spirit animal one. That's what crosses you. I really feel that if you have an animal, if you have a pet, that you have a connection with, that you feel a connection with, just know that this is a guide. That little guy, that little dog, cat, they're spirits. They're angels. They really are. All right. Live your joy. What is this? Let's clarify. What is this? What does this mean to you, sweet souls, to live your joy? Clarify. Live your joy for my sweet souls out there. That's too big of a side story. The boys will put that little thing in the corner that says side story averted. It's averted as we go through. I record a week ahead of uploading so that we can get all the editing done, just so you guys know. And so when they go through it and they see cards flip and I put it back and I shuffle it back in, they're always so glad that it's averted. Tower. There could have been, for a lot of you, a tower that brought your world down for you to see how great your world is, how much joy you actually have in your world right now. Yes, the Page of Swords. Wow, okay, this is what I'm picking up with the combination of the Tower and the Page of Swords. I'm feeling that for, I don't want to say a lot of you, but for some of you that are watching, something happened online. Whether it be your account got hacked into, or you got, I don't want to say canceled, but shadow banned, your content got taken down, whatever that means to you. For some reason, something happened online that brought your, whether it be online world or your real world, down. All right. And that has allowed you to get off of it, to really see how great your life is and to really live in joy. And then as you enter back into the digital world, it'll be almost through different eyes. You'll rebuild something. And as I mentioned, because I don't really know about IG, I don't really know about Facebook, because I've never, YouTube is the only, I guess this would be a platform, digital platform, other than I was on a date site where I had to make my first profile, and I didn't even, I'm not joking, like I was so new, it was my girlfriend that showed me how to take a selfie. Like I didn't know how to do it. Oh, I look back and I think that was me dipping my foot into the digital world, because I really had no experience. So this is my only platform. So I really don't know about, but I hear other people talk about it and so on and so forth. And so this is something that's huge that has come down. Maybe you lost a lot of followers. I don't know. But what it is something digitally has brought this Tower moment down, and it has brought you joy. That's why it had to come down. Loved one in heaven. Your higher self is saying that you are moving, and it's because of this Tower, you are moving from this sort of tumultuous time of, the Tower is no joke. The Tower coming down, this is no joke. Into calmer waters. You are worried. What are you worried about? You know what? I'm going to put this here. Are you worried about your online presence? Are you worried about this Tower? Are you worried about moving forward? Oh, yeah. Your higher self wants you to just know that you are loved in heaven. Your loved ones in heaven. They are drawing close to you. They're taking care of you. You have the Archangel Michael. He's come on. Archangel Michael putting a light of protection around you. This is big. Whatever this Tower means to you. And it could have been speaking your truth that people tried to cancel you. It could be. It could very well be. Let's take a look at your focus and foundation. You were juggling. What were you juggling? The Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups, when it's clarifying, Archangel Gabriel, for helping me speak with integrity. This is lovingly speak. This is speaking with love and lovingly. Maybe about how difficult, because the Two of Pentacles really doesn't get enough sort of talk about how difficult it is. Have you ever juggled, like for real? Have you ever juggled anything? When you see these jugglers, these busters, these street performers, even in, let's say, Cirque du Soleil type of performers, my goodness, I have never been able to juggle. It is really difficult. And so the Two of Pentacles doesn't get enough talk about how difficult it is to keep all those balls up in the air. That's why it's ruled by Capricorn. It's a Capricorn card, because Capricorn makes it look easy, and it's not easy. It's almost, and in some decks, the juggler just makes it look like, oh yeah, have you ever been like those guys with their batons, and they just make it, it's almost like a dance, and they just make it look so easy. Have you ever tried doing it? It is not, like, even just catching it, and not catching the fat end, but the handle end, even that alone takes so much work, effort, practice. interestingly enough, when it's clarifying, speaking your truth, speaking with integrity, with love, speaking the integrity that you have, that you're listening to your higher self, and the higher self is saying, no, you are protected, you are loved. Speak your integrity, speak the words of love. Don't worry, make that transition. You can do it. That's what I'm really feeling, away from this tower, or because of this tower. Unconditional love, the Divine Mother. Your walls are up, sweet souls. I've got the Divine Mother and the Divine Father. Interesting. And the walls are up with the Mother. And the Seven of Pentacles. This is divine timing. This is waiting for the harvest. This is really taking stock of all the work that you've put into, I'm going to say, loving yourself, into your joy, speaking your truth. And you're almost there with that 9 of, it's the wounded warrior. It's the card of, you've been through a lot. When you go through a tower, oh, yeah, you've been through a lot. I know what these towers are about. And it's when you don't go through the process of a natural, let's say, like the death card, the death and rebirth process. This is a natural, that's why it's in the fall, right? Scorpio season. And the leaves here in the 100 Acre Woods always fall. They always turn. It's beautiful, the colors, and they always fall every year. And that's natural. It's something that it's inevitable, will always happen. And when you fight that, I sort of imagine those that don't want the leaves to turn, well then move south, where the leaves are always green. Go to a different climate zone, where there aren't 4 seasons. Up in the north here, there's definitely 4 seasons. When you get closer to the equator, it's almost like one continual warm season. And again, I've never lived there. It's just what I've read, what I've seen, right? In saying that, if you try to stop, avoid, fight the death card, the tower is going to come. And that is the lightning strike. You don't see it coming because you have not been paying attention to what's naturally coming to an end. With your walls up, with that 9 of Wands, this tells me as a reader, you have been through it, sweet souls, and unconditionally loving the loved ones that are in heaven, the Divine Mother. It could be your own mother in heaven that's really, protecting you. It could be a father. But this is unconditional love, whether it be through the Divine Father, which is really inner power in this deck, the Divine Mother. This is helping you give and receive equally the love you deserve, as it says. And so you're taking stock. And it could be after a tower moment that made you question everything you knew about yourself. Interesting. Now, in the near future, moving forward, hearing and seeing and connecting with your spirit guides, with your loved one through music. There's the death card. See, this is what I'm talking about, a natural death. Someone could have died, I'm just saying. For a lot of you, it could have been a mother, it could have been a father, it could have been your best friend, your animal, right? For some of you, this death card really represents a real death in your life. And if so, my sincere condolences, but just know that that soul, whether it be through an animal, through a mother or a father, is still with you. Loved one in heaven, they're still with you, protecting you. So connect. If there's a favorite song that your mom or your dad, your sibling, your husband or wife loved, and you hear it on the radio and you just start crying, it's because you can feel, that they are speaking to you. Those are beautiful moments. Embrace them, love them. Yeah, and have the strength. This is the strength to get through these tough times, but know that you are loved. And this is the transformation. Again, like I said, this card very much reminds me of the Death card, and we have the Death card as a clarifier. This is how you see yourself as good. And this is beautiful. Listening to the High Priestess, your higher self. And not battling. This is an internal battle. You're really going through it, sweet souls. And your angels want you to know that you are loved, to live your joy, to speak your truth, to connect with, for those who have lost people in their lives, to connect through music and to go through the transformation. Don't battle it, don't fight it, or else this tower moment's going to happen again. Take a step back. If you need to, take a step back. Yeah, you are on the cusp. If you haven't experienced it already, you're on the cusp of success. Yeah, because this is what you're manifesting. You are manifesting a successful transformation. Yeah, absolutely. And this is what your angels want to speak to you, is that you are manifesting. They're telling me to switch, because from the 5, you are going to have success. These battles that you have gone through, whether they be internal or external, you have gone through the battles, and your angels are telling you, you are going to have success. You are manifesting success with your loving thoughts, with your beliefs, the steps that you are taking. If you need to take a step back, do so. If you need to evaluate who in your life is really, I'm going to say, moving forward to a higher, and transforming to a higher, going to a different frequency, those that, you can't bring everyone along. Those that do the work, by all means, will move along in this life's journey, in this soul's journey with you. But those that stay in this negative, lower vibration, this is where it's difficult to let those people go, whether it be, again, friends, family, lovers, spouses. And what you're manifesting is success. By taking a step back, sometimes you just need to take a step back and take a look at things from a different perspective. Balance. Thank you, angels, for bringing my life into balance. Yeah. You might not see, because again, the 2 of Swords is the image of a woman blind. And you might not see that your angel guides are balancing out your life. You might not even want to see how your life is out of balance and needs to be balanced. Yeah, and that your confidence in your magic, your confidence in your manifesting abilities, you might not see that you have already got success with Live Your Joy right there. And then Archangel Michael, the protection. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for surrounding me with your protective light. Yeah, straight from your spiritual guides. Right there, the Hierophant. And the Patience. We got the angel right there. The Temperance card is the angel. And I'm hearing sent from God with the Hierophant. Really believing in, not just in your angels, but in God. Believing in that which you cannot see with the 2 of Swords. Again, being blinded, blindfolded, that which you cannot see. Doesn't mean it doesn't exist because you can't see it. I can't see, I can't see self. I can't see an atom, but I know they're there. I know that my body's made up of, I don't know, billions of them. It's hard to say because I'm not a biologist. But I can't see that when I cut myself, I put a bandage on it, that those little cells are forming and reforming and growing that skin back. But I know they're cells. I know they're there. Why is that if I can't see them? That's how I kind of look at spirit guides, at angels, at energies in other dimensions. If I can't see it, it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. So when the outcome of this is you are protected, I want you to believe. I want you to be patient with this process, with the transformation, with your inner knowing, with your knowledge. I want you to see that even through the towers, you have a life that's full of joy. Just the fact that you're breathing, full of joy. You have a family, joyful. instead of looking at some of these things with the weight of the 10 of Wands of, oh, I gotta go pick up the kids. Oh, I haven't seen them all day. Let's pick up the kids. Let's see how their day went, right? Like, again, it's about that perspective and taking a joyful perspective and looking at things from happiness and love rather than fear, anxiety, depression. And I know it's really difficult to go from one path to another, to reprogram your subconscious, but you can do it. The angels are telling you, you can do it. And that which you may not see is, in fact, your inner power, your divine Father. Yeah. 3 of Swords is really what you are transforming. And that is those painful thoughts, those heartbreaking, whether it be memories for some of you, those heartbreaking thoughts, critical, doubtful, whatever that means to you, that's breaking your own heart, your inner power, your divine Father, the one that really takes action. Divine Father, thank you for co-creating my world with me. And what are you creating? Are you creating heartache, or are you creating joy? And that's what I want you to ask yourself, sweet souls, and take a step back and ask yourself, what am I manifesting? Am I manifesting success, or am I manifesting heartache? I just want you to ask yourself that. Let's get some angel numbers on this. 397. 397. Your experiences are reflections of the energy that you are aligning with. Yes, that's what we've been talking about. Are you aligning with love, or are you aligning with fear? Let yourself connect with what lights you up and live your joy. Absolutely. 972. Next one I see is 972. Right there. Take time to recharge. Take a step back right here. That's what the angels are saying. It's important for you now. You are being guided to honor your sensitivity too, as being able to manage your vulnerable side will help you support others. Yes, you have to love yourself first. 96. 96. Your angels are encouraging you to slow down. Yes, and take a step back. Absolutely, as this will open up windows and doors to opportunity. I see 25 and I see 26. Now, angel numbers. I said any. Let me correct that. Any numbers that you see on my table, sweet souls, that I do not read aloud, those are personal messages for you. Get your book and take a look. If you do not have an angel numbers book, go to the description box below, click on a link, and grab yourself a book for all future reads. I got 2 more for you. 25. Your angels want you to trust that all your hard work and commitment will pay off. Soon you will enjoy the fruits of your labor. And the last one, 26. It's important for you to be, in the company of people who lift up your spirit. Step back from step back from anyone who is making you feel small. And that's what I see for you, sweet souls. And I'm sure I'll see you again. Take care from your Forest Fairy. Bye for now.